All right then, welcome everybody to the stream, otherwise known as the Evernight waiting room. I was tempted to call it something along those lines, but luckily for us, we're not waiting. We are in the game, ready to go. And thank you for offering me or wishing me a nice stream. I hope we have a good stream. I hope we have a productive time because well, I've been somewhat productive today. I recorded for 40 minutes and then I also released a video in one go. Super nice. Yeah, so that was fun. Kind of slightly glad, I don't know, with the servers being down like since last night, I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to like play and do anything last night. I'm very glad I didn't stay up. I stayed up till about 2 a.m. because I was like, what if the servers come up? What if the servers come up? I'll make a video. And then, what, they came up not that long ago, like a couple hours ago? Like 3 hours ago? So, good thing I didn't stay up for that. Let's jump on Feyrand. You know, we love him. We love a good old Feyrand. And he's actually, I've not been on him yet, but he should get the extra rewards, right? I didn't go on him because I thought I was going to have a full inventory. So I went on Palpatine, who had an even fuller inventory than I think we have on here. But now that I've got more carryalls, I might be able to organize some stuff. I think there's a... Wait a minute, I could be wrong. Is there a cosmetic carryall? I swear there was like a large something carryall. So there's the crafting, dye, essence, and tracery, which is the large one I'm going to get probably. Housing, decoration, instrument, task item. Okay, so there isn't like a wardrobe one, but that's what the wardrobe's for. That makes sense. Highland Jar before I even log in. Yeah, so I think with the large, I think you get a small crafting one. I was going to go large essence and tracery just to organize some stuff. And then I don't know what I'll go with medium. Probably... I don't know. Maybe I'll have a medium essence carryall. Right? If I have a medium essence carryall and a large essence and tracery carryall, then I can have the essence and tracery carryall be just traceries, and the essence one can just be essences. That might make more sense. Okay, I definitely do not have enough room. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. I got my 10-year gift box, my wonderful dragon fireworks, which I may use more often than I should, arguably. Yeah, my bag is a problem. I keep meaning to sort it out, but obviously I haven't been on the game to do that. But yeah, I basically, for story time, I tried getting some stuff from Foundry. I didn't try... Well, okay, that's a lie. I went to Foundry, and I did tier 1. Because I just wanted to see if it was doable, or, like, get used to the thing, right? I got this cloak. It's not great. It's not even a me cloak. So, I don't even know what it looks like. Oh, it looks like that. Oh, I should know that, because... I feel like the moment I leave this game for like 12 hours or something, I just forget everything about it. But let me just clear these out. I will chuck this shield as well. I'll chuck that, and I'll chuck that as well. Yeah, that's true. I was a little bit disappointed with the legendary box thing. Because it just gives you a legendary item. It doesn't even give you, like, you know. Yeah, it doesn't actually give you, like, anything with it. Like, no traceries or anything. Which just kind of seems redundant a little bit. I'm going to keep on hold of those because I don't actually know what I want from them yet. Let's get the chestnut corgi. I really just going to clear out my inventory a little bit. Hey, how are we all doing? Yeah, I don't know. It's going to cost me a little bit, but because you get the 120 Valor and the 105 Valor from the VIP, I'm tempted to just make a couple of accounts. Like, I talked about making dummy accounts. And just, like, paying a month of VIP and getting a 120 Valor on them. I know I can get the level 50 Valor on any character. That's fine. But I was sort of tempted to just get a couple extra. I already have a 130 Valor on here, but that's on this account, and that doesn't really matter, but... and I was also going to get that tracery. Speaking of traceries, let's have a look at some traceries. Yeah, I'm still working through on one of my characters. I made a Bjorning just to get through. They are about halfway through getting to the legendary token in Moria. But yeah, I think it can be a pain. No, I made a free-to-play. I made a brand new account today, and you only get the 50 Valor. So, unfortunately, it doesn't work. Good thing I can't accidentally sell those. Let's see if I get, of course, I get resolution damage, which I don't even have that skill, I don't think. I'm going to chuck this one because I don't actually want it / need it. And then, I think I'm just chucking some of these, aren't I? I already have these on a different character. So, before Ghost starts, you know, hating me for chucking this stuff away, I do still own these items. So don't hate me. Just saying. I just really need to clear out some inventory space. It's becoming a problem. I think I just sort of hold on to stuff going, oh, that's a good idea to hold on to. But quite frankly, let's be honest, I'm not going to be using them. Like, it's just not going to happen. And if I really want them, I'll go farm them from, like, cosmetically, I'll just obtain them from where? Like, quests. You will get the freebies. I made a brand new character today, and I actually don't have enough room. But if you don't have enough room, it will try to give it to you. Or when you log back in and have room, it will give them to you. So if you need to like chuck stuff in a vault, for example, it will still work properly. I am a bit of a hoarder, which is why I really have asked for more inventory slots. Okay. Part of the reason I want more inventory slots is actually because of the number. There are 135 inventory slots maximum. I really want it to be 150. That just makes sense to me. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was tempted to VIP a couple of spare accounts just to get the Valars and get those, like, couple extra slots. I think that would work out better. You get, like, more character slots. Because that's kind of a problem, right? I don't get... So, comparing to... don't judge me for what I'm about to. Yeah, comparing to... whatever it's called. Like, free-to-play to premium even, you get, like, 2 extra slots. Whereas... You don't get it from... You don't get, like, the Moria 2 extra character slots now, which kind of, like, messes up the whole thing. It's kind of unfortunate. I do have a bank alt. His name is Carryall. So that was fun. But yeah, I do need to make more. I need to get rid of... I need to get rid of my 25 buildings, but... Right now, I like... The thing is, he's not actually got too many items on him at the moment. A lot of them was just storing old... He was storing a load of... whatever they're called. What are they called? Like, cosmetic items from loot boxes to deconstruct, because I didn't have enough room on the thingies, whatever it's called. The motes, figments. I think I'm capped now at the moment. Near enough. 50 off. There's nothing worth 50 as well, I don't think. Right, let's finish up the anniversary quest. That is the lowest my inventory's ever been, and it's still messy. shields galore. In fact, speaking of shields, I did say about this earlier. I have finally done every shield in, well, incomparable plus shield in the game on my little program thing on this. Oh, that's super broken. There we go. Because I was messing around with stuff. So this is finally done. And I could actually see if I wanted to what my best shield is. Right? Unfortunately, I think it's this Coldfell's Warden Shield, which is actually a Moors item, a PvMP item. So I should probably get rid of that. But unfortunately, I've only got these so far because they were the lowest. But I think the best one is the one I have right now. Which is that one with the physical mastery. And crit defense and crit, but again, you can't really... I have to, like, still do virtual experience and stuff like that. That shouldn't be too difficult. The legendary items is what I'm worried about. I have only ever really known Halls of Crafting. Because you could trade them in, but now it's a bit more of a hassle because they're, like, level 85. From a level 58 instance. And that was only because you can just, whatever it's called. What'd you call it? Get the medallions of Lothlorien. How am I getting 100 from a basic and 50 from a thingy? Oh, speaking of, actually, I'm quite far ahead now. I've turned off my involuntary emote stuff very quickly. Yeah, my zeal, wit, valor, loyalty, determination, and confidence are all now level 37, which is nice. The rest is just, well, I'll do wisdom and honesty, and then it's just morale after that. I don't even know what morale I get from those things, right? So let's have a look at patience. So 37 passive is 93 morale. So I'm not getting too much more. I'm only getting 18 more. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm getting only about 234, it says. Doesn't quite work. Yeah, I don't think it's very useful, at least for myself, because... Oh, why did I do that? I never use the fireworks. The only firework I want is my my dragon one. Yeah, so I don't think as a warden it works because I don't have any induction skills. I assume it's induction skills that it affects rather than stuff, or maybe channeling skills it affects. I don't think, like, you know, my mastery, for example, will get changed. Like, obviously, yeah, because they've changed it now, haven't they? That's actually a really good point, actually, now that you brought it up, though. Grand Willpower is changed now to have a tactical mitigation set bonus. So I now would get a tactical mitigation thing from a set if I got those, which is interesting. Hi, Lindral. What's up? We're in a thing. Oh, are you not in the same layer as me? I cannot transfer to the layer that you are in. How sad. Yeah, so something I want to do, going back to what I was saying about the, like, gear tester, I think the best way for me to do it is instead of doing every... So I want to do all the legacies and stuff. Or the... Not traceries. But I... Instead of... Yeah, so I want to do all the traceries and have them right here. I think I was just going to assume you had a teal and then only do the maximum... yeah, I was going to do the maximum for that tier. So like at 71, it would go up, and then at 76, you're free to play, but not brand new account. I don't know. I definitely. I mean, I guess I could log into a different free to play that I have, but he's not like been on the server before. Actually, no, I have a character. I think that's been on Evernight before. Yes, 10 months ago went on Evernight. Let's have a look. I'm position 500 in the queue. Okay, I forgot the queue was a thing. I will hold that character just in case. It's Mr. Sackville Baggins. Look at him. Yeah, I got it on here. I'm pretty sure, though, it said it was only for free-to-plays. Unless it's premium is also under that, maybe? It depends on what sort of account you've got. Q who? Q... Boo. I don't know. So... Yeah, it doesn't actually say... Yeah, I guess it should be anything. What's the max level in Lotro? It is currently 140. Maybe I just didn't have enough inventory space. It does mean my video is incorrect. That just went out. But, hey, if it doesn't give me it, then I can't say that I'm correct. Or it might just, you know, be a case of it does it the right, like, wrong, like, hasn't done it properly yet. So, yeah, I was going to go... I need to go to the party tree is actually where I need to go. Because we should be able to do... should we not be able to do the 10-year anniversary stuff? Like the Standing Stone stuff? Yeah. I know there's the whole thing of if you logged in before the servers went down for like the day, there was like issues with giving out the, you know, correct thing. But I didn't log in at all because I was at work still, so I don't think I've got that issue particularly. Oh, I also just realized I never did it, but I was supposed to purchase or supposed to farm for some Evandim blue dye, wasn't I? But yeah, I'm not spending 22 gold on some dye when I already have the recipe and I just need the items. But actually thinking about it, I think I like this outfit with this cloak on this color. This is like a gray color, right? It's light gray. I don't actually know if I want it to be Evandim blue. I mean, worst case scenario, I have both in my wardrobe, but actually don't know. I mean, normally if you get plus on crit and stuff like that, it does go crit over the crit cap, right? So
I've been put up to a cruel joke.
So the wardrobe is just pressing control and left clicking on an item normally. The normal wardrobe is pretty terrible in my opinion. This wardrobe is a nicer version that comes with the JRR collection skins. So it's just a slightly bigger, and I just think it looks nicer in my opinion. It's just, you know, it's a very small wardrobe when you're actually, you know, with the default one, and it's not great.
At least you will help me, won't you? I've been put up to a cruel joke.
Okay, so yeah, so you've got to have one of the skins, and then it's got to be, you've got to relog, but then it'll do that. We actually even changed it at one point to be a like a green screen on the back so we could get better photos for the wiki was the plan. I do want to go back to eventually doing that, or at least somehow using that and implementing that somewhere. So isn't there like a maximum? There's like a minimum level that you've got to be able to do all these, right? Or am I being stupid? Yeah, I want to go have a look at these. I want to do the whole golem thing. I'm playing Warden. I know there's some with like the exploration stuff where you got to go to like the wastes and stuff where you physically probably can't get to without like help. Let me just have a look. I like these crystal resolve boots. They're quite nice. Don't like the helmet. I think they look quite good as the as a champion piece of armor though. Possibly. That's at the party tree. That's what I'm doing now. So the idea is you've got to do year 1, right? I think that's this. I think, right? Is it? What's the wardrobe? Let me have a look at what it's called. So Golem Festival Mask. Golem Fest. Best way to get to the party tree if you are struggling there, Ghost, is just to go to your house, then go to the yeah, if you go to the house and then you go to the stable master, you should be able to get a instant horse over here. I mean, I got it last year. That was the year I got it because Ghost didn't, even though I bugged him to do it. So I know it's definitely doable. So yeah, you've got to do year 11 of these, which I guess we can just try and do today. I mean, if Lindral's around, then Lindral can help me. That'll be easy. Yeah, that's another reason I was thinking about going and adding VIP, because then you get the extra 2 character slots from getting to premium, right? Where are these quests that I picked up? Oh, did I actually not pick them up? Well, that was the point I was making as well, is you don't... So, if you bought Moria, for example, as the expansion, you would get Warden and Runekeeper and 2 quest slots, or 2 character slots. Yeah, you should get a 120, a 105, and a 50. So, 120 is from Morgul. No, is it from Minas Morgul? Or is it from War of Three Peaks? I think it might be War of Three Peaks. And I think the 105 is... The 105 is from Mordor, I know that for a fact. And the 130 is from one of the other expansions. I don't know which one. I think it might be Morgul, because Morgul was 130. And I don't think Eldest, like, War of Three Peaks was a level increase. I don't think. Just waiting on Lindral. You gotta pick up the quest from this hobbit first. First thing. So yeah, you have to have 2 of those, so 1 on each weapon, and then eventually you have to have 2 on each weapon when we get it. And then you'll eventually get crit. I guess that's actually quite nice now. Crit hit chance and increased crit rating. Have you got it, Ghost? Let's double check that we've got the same quests. You need to click. You need to also get the other quest, the old foes and towering monuments. From this. It doesn't say you've got them. It says you picked up Tell Frodo. It says you got Tales Frodo, but you do not have Towering Monuments, and it doesn't say you've completed it either. So the carryall box will show you, or let you choose a carryall, which will contain, depending on what size it is, I think it's 10, 25, or 50 items of that tier. Oh, so you've got them, but you've got them, like... okay. Interesting. Sure. We'll work with that. I think they should nerf... You know, I think they should buff champions with skills they don't have anymore. How long until they nerf Sikkim? And then not work out why that doesn't work. Yeah, they'll buff it. Or nerf it. Just they'll do something to it. I'm not sure what it will be though. Whatever it is, it won't make sense. Oh. I think you using it made it not work for some reason. I don't know how that is the thing, but sure. I guess having a hunter around is going to be fun, because because I can just get you to teleport me places. I think I'll stick to... I think the Tails is, like, the best one, right? Aren't I going to get more more thing slots now? I should be able to hold all of them. Eventually, I want to go through all of them. That would be nice. But yeah. Gotta go all the way to Bamfurlong. Not sure. I think the only thing that gives you 2 extra is Moria, but... I guess that's a point, though. Like, no. It wouldn't have given you it from thingy. I'm just trying to think with the free-to-plays, like, what if you get a character to level 2 and then it gave you more? But that doesn't actually help. I think there's going to be a couple of situations where there's going to be a bit of confusion. I know 51's obviously doable. But 52. Unless somehow War of Three Peaks maybe added another for like Stout Axe, or was it Morgul that was Stout Axe? Whatever one it was Stout Axe, they might have added extra things. I'm not sure. It's why the Shire is a pain. Oh, speaking of the Shire, yonder Shire. Can we get more stable masters in the Shire, please? Best name ever, but I have the best gear ever. Oh, they're anonymous. Damn it! Why are the people with names like that always the anonymous ones? It's just rude. It's like Lindral isn't anonymous. I can have a look at Lindral and say things. in the wrong place. I got distracted. I haven't been in this area for a while. 23 characters out of 52. Imagine that. Imagine only having 23 characters. Not gonna lie, I might turn off world chat at some point. I feel like I'm gonna be bored of the repetitiveness very soon. It'll be like 5 minutes and I'll have seen the same conversation 20 more times. Yeah, I was saying you can either sort of go two ways about it. You can either make 3 characters and have them at each level, or use all 3 on the same character in succession. And at that point, just have that, like, so much virtual experience. I mean, it basically does what I've wanted to do for a video, right? So I talked about before, I want to do a 50... Was it 50, 95, 105, 120, 130 Valor? Right? I wanted to do that for a while. I just need a 95 Valor and I'm good. I don't think there's any any gold sellers in World Chat. It's just people talking about like, obviously it's not been the smoothest launch of an update, but there's only so many times I can see people questioning about Valors. Gets a little repetitive. I mean, if I didn't have my Valors, I would also be confused slash probably slightly annoyed. I probably wouldn't care too much personally, because I'll be like, oh, well, I wasn't going to use them anyway, let's be honest. But I can see where people are coming from. But as I say, it's just after the 20th time seeing it. But yeah, overall the rewards are pretty damn good. And it's like I was saying, like, I made a new account today just to see if... I was wondering if there was going to be a situation where it was only accounts created before today, or if it was like new accounts also counted, right? If you made a new account today, would it give you the same rewards as someone who made their account 3 weeks ago or 10 years ago in my case? And the answer is yes, technically. As long as you're VIP, you'll get the VIP rewards. If you're not, you get the normal rewards. This is my least favorite place in Bree. Oh, my alt account is logging in. Yay. I thought I black screened. I was so petrified that I was going to be logged out just then. And have to wait in the queue. I will log out, though, of my second account soon, because I don't want to be, like, hogging, you know, the queue or whatever. You know what I mean? I mean, it would be nice, but then they'd have to go ultimate on everything else, and then it's like... maybe too much. Just gotta wait 5 more years and get there on the 20th anniversary. That's the idea. Yeah, so the only time I've ever experienced a queue was Anor, which I don't even think was this bad. But on my alt account, was, when I just tried to log in, a queue of 500 for Evernight. We're currently at 1,499. So, and that's non-anonymous, right? So there's probably like 500 anonymous players about. Which, that's a lot. Because I'm pretty sure the world cap, like the cap for the population is 2,000. I'm pretty sure. So let's have a look at this alt account. Oh, did I not have a character already on here? Oh, that's interesting. So, my alt account is a premium account. I know what I would have done, I think. I think I would have probably... I'll log out because I thought there's a character on it. It doesn't matter. Right. Need to go to Bree. So, return to Bree, Ghost. Yeah, I must have, like, bought some Lotro points or something for the 99 Lotro point situation a while ago. That's probably what I did. It'd be nice to see if there is actually any difference between... God damn it. If there's any difference between... like, free to play and premium. I mean, we can wait. We're just pretty much going in order. I need you for some of them anyway, because you have some travel skills that I don't have, so... Changing horses every 5 seconds. Look at him. He's 2 different horses today. All right. Dance on the table in the prancing pony. Yeah, let's go have the hobby horse because it's the best horse. Right, guys, we've got to go Rivendell. And let's have the best horse. Oh, speaking of, is the Curator in Bree at the moment or no? Because I didn't have a look. But it would be very useful if it was, because then I could actually spend stuff. I have stuff I want to buy. See, I'm mostly doing this for Ghost at the minute, because I actually have all the rewards from this stuff. And it only goes up to, like, 11 years, so it's not like they brought out a new quest. I'm so nice to you, Ghost. Okay, Curator and Bree, good. Yeah, the mount is pretty great. And you can buy it right now for a couple of figments. That's what it's called. I couldn't remember the name. Where are we going to now? Oh, sorry, Ghost. We need to go back to Bree. Can you go take me back to Bree? Please? Because I have run out, and it's going to be quicker. Yeah, so basically we got to go to Weathertop, and we should be able to do this a bit quicker. So I'm going to wait for you real quick, or you might not be in the right layer. If you use the Bree Festival horse, I think we're not in the same layer. Then you'll go to the festival grounds. And then we just have to go to Saradin's camp. Let's hope you've done this quest. Otherwise, it's not going to work properly. You might not have. If not, I'll get you brought over anyway. It's fine. I've got a spare rally horn that I'm not really too caring about. I also need you here because you're going to help me later on with some of the travel. And hopefully help me later on with just, like, killing stuff. Oh, I've turned off my... Wait a minute. I think. Over... No, okay. He just doesn't have a Stabemaster thing above him anymore. That's very peculiar. Let's hope that you've done that quest. If you haven't done that quest, have you talked to the guy? You need to talk to the guy. You're not going to be able to follow me because I'm going to disappear in a second. Maybe. In fact, actually, I've just realized. That's a really dumb idea. Can you take me to Oscarith? Actually, just go to Oscarith. I'm pretty sure this is actually quicker. Because you don't actually have that quest done. So the problem with the Lindral being a Valard character is there is a high chance that because you never had to be here, you don't have any of these travel locations. So you need to go to Candath's encampment, but you might not have it. Nope, you don't, I'm guessing. Tell me if you have it. If not, I will bring you here. Okay. I see how it is. I have to carry the hunter. Right. Oh, it's your favorite thing to do. Okay, now this might be a bit more difficult. I need to get to Rohan. And I don't know where the closest location is that you're gonna have. And this is the issue, because we're not actually in Rohan yet. And I will probably die if I go too close. Do you have Edoras? Or Hitbold? You probably don't have Hitbold. I actually don't know. I guess I have location-y stuff. Right. Let me try something real quick, and I will... I don't have the right stuff for it, I don't think. That's Nars Peak, that's not where I want to go. I need to spec into the right thing. Typical ghost, making things awkward. I'm joking. Why is there such an awkward... Like, I get it, Frodo. But it does feel like a very awkward... It's just a very awkward sort of... location. Yeah, there's a Dead Marshes thing. Like, how am I... Like, I can't really do that. I mean, I can. I can't get to Henneth Anun. I don't even think I can do this one. Okay, change of plan. I'm going to go on Tarvelard and do it instead. Because Tarvelard can actually go places and I can't. It's just gonna physically not be possible. I don't even know if that's gonna work, actually. No, but I would have gone to everywhere, right? Yeah, the thing is, I would have done it with a higher level character. I wouldn't have done it with Feyrand last time. Unless we do old foes. Do you have... You've done the old foes one, right? That's the thing you've done. Correct? I mean, I wanted to do it anyway, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to. Problem is, my inventory is going to be full. What did I do last year? No, I would have done them all last year. Because I don't really want to be on Tarvella. He's just, I don't know, a bit odd at the minute. I love him and all, but bit of a problem. I mean, if you want to give it a shot, I could probably do it separately for myself. But again, I'm gonna be there for a lot longer doing stuff. The wiki will go through a list of like best way to do it. I was going to get Tareen, basically, and I was going to take Tareen through and, like, bring you with the summoning horns. But, don't think it's going to quite work. Should we go on Scarshoe and get a couple of experience? I mean, if you struggle with something... I mean, you might even be able to do all the, like, there's ones where you got to, like, redo old instances, like Reflections 1. Where you got to do, like, Beneath the Greenfields, Infiltrator Surprise, Retake Weathertop, Red Pass. Like, these all, like, very low-level instances that you should be able to just do and clear through pretty quickly. So, you only need to do one of each year, mind. So remember that. You don't need to do all three. You only need to do one from each year. Oh, I got so much stuff. How did Dragon Fireworks work in Moria? I think you'll be able to do it. It's just you've got to kind of commit to it. I mean, it works. That was, like, kind of perfect, not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, actually, whilst I'm here, there's something I want to check. Before I properly log into him or whatever. I want to check something, and oh, wait, I've got 53 character slots. So it's definitely giving people 2 extra. I didn't even clock that. I'm pretty sure in my video I had 51. Right? That's like a thing that I for sure saw. So is it giving the 2 extra from Moria? Yeah, so when it does that, there's my video. I have 51. So just full screen that. I definitely had 51 character slots. And now I have 53. Not that I'm complaining, mind. I'll take it. But yeah, I want to just quickly create a Bjorning because I really wanted to test something out. Let's get a random name eventually, the dumbest name a Bjorning can have. Because so I wanted to check this, right? I said this in the video. Do I get both the collectors and the ultimate edition stuff? You know? Or like more specifically after May 10th or whenever the anniversary, I think it's May 10th it ends for the free stuff. But do I get the collector's stuff extra? And therefore do I get more teal tracery tokens?
The blood of the skin changer flows within us.
I mean, I could also just complete the Beyonding intro, which I feel like sometimes will be quicker than a loading screen. I even made a point in the upcoming Lotro video that this is the best intro to test out the hardware on because of what was I going to say? Yeah, it's best to do test out the old hardware on because it doesn't have any loading screens and it's like relatively self-contained. So this is the thing, you have to be level 2, it says. But I've already got all the extra stuff. So do I have to be level 2? Wasn't there a whole thing? Or is it level 2 on at the account? And therefore I own it? I mean, I guess we'll see. But I've now got Morgul Collector's Edition. Yo, 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 with the 13 months. I have so many inventory items. I really wanted to see how full an inventory I can make. I really want to do that. Let's go see how full an inventory I can have at the beginning of the game. Let's not use anything up. Like, how dumb will it be? Yep. And then those. And then that. And then that. Yeah, I more specifically wanted to check, like, do I get 6 tracery tokens? I get 6 tracery tokens for each character. No, I get 9 tracery tokens. I get 12 tracery tokens per character. I can definitely fill up. Like, I can fill more Avenger slots. Yeah, they are bound to character. All of 12 of them are bound to character. Which is annoying. But it's not, like, the worst thing in the world if, let's say, I suddenly now have 6 extra... Well, let's say I should now have 6 extra characters on my existing characters, or 6 extra on my existing characters. If I, for example, can now just, like, get a legendary kind of a bit more sorted. So the Morgul Tracery tokens were from, like, the supply bundle thing, not from the collector's edition. So that's only 1 per account. Or 1 per, yeah, 1 per account, not thingy.
I fear you have grown soft. There are few like us. That is why
Because I thought that as well, because I was like, oh wow, those are bound to account. I can use that to my advantage. But no, it's not, unfortunately. I don't really need to go through the rest of the intro now, do I? I've just kind of proved my own point. Reset the intro. Reset. Anyway, Scarshoe is where it's at. I want to, real quick, 2 things I want to do. to do all the intros. I actually was going to do a video about well, okay, two things. One, I was going to do a video about it, trying to find out what's the fastest intro other than Bjorning, because it's obvious that's the answer. And secondly, I have done all the intros on the minimum spec machine, and it's a little bit, actually, surprisingly, wasn't terrible. I think I dipped to 15 FPS was the lowest in the high elf intro, and that was like when there's a lot going on, and that was only for like a brief second. Wasn't too bad. 330,000 experience, crazy. Right, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, I've got those 86 traceries holding on to. Right, this is what I was doing. How's the graphics? Low. I could have gone very low and it probably would have made like a slight difference, but the whole point was it's the low tro machine, right? So that was that whole situation. I remember when these gave scaling traceries and it was amazing, and then they realized what they did and that it was a really dumb idea.
Protected by the wards of the dwarves, for which they are well known. Now the Gashai seek to summon lesser fire spirits to break the wards and ravage the
That was not what I meant
lands
to do, but sure.
within.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I also thought that I might have like a 50 character, a 105 character. Well, okay, so I was actually thinking about doing both. I kind of wanted to, on like a separate account or something, like getting those Valars, just do a Warden, so I can play that like separately, but it's not like my Warden then, which is Feyrand, obviously. Just so I can maybe start getting used to later game stuff. So that was the first thing. And then, yeah, so I was going to do 50, 105, and then 120 just for the, like, pure virtual experience stuff. But I was also going to do, like, on some alt accounts, a 50, a 105, and a 120. Because the thing is, if I do a 50, then I could level that up to 75 or whatever if I needed to do an alt for a leveling thing. And 120 could be my, one for the 130 stuff. I also just kind of wanted to make a load of 120s just for dummier characters that could just tank. Yeah, I hope so. I did see, because I was kind of keeping an eye on Twitter during the entire, like, downtime. Obviously, people weren't too happy, but there were a couple of people who I felt really bad for, because they were like, I just, like, downloaded the game yesterday or whatever and bought VIP. It's like crazy, but I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. That's for sure. Oh yeah, steel tokens are a thing. Yeah, I was going to do a really dumb thing. I was going to make a load of characters, make a load of accounts, and I was going to do like one account per class. So I could have like a fellowship, but I had like every different class at 120 available to me. Right? If that makes sense. Just so I can have them like and alternate between them. Obviously, there's not really much like benefit to having those. So I can't control 5 characters at the same time, but be like a warden and a runekeeper at 120 and all that. So I could just be whatever class I'm on, I've still got spares.
The spiders prefer the blood of the living, and so there is still hope for their rescue.
Have them all at 120. And then occasionally, like, eventually, I'm sure they'll level up. Because if I just, I don't know, get a 120 Guardian, for example, just tanking, for example, because, as I said, I've gone through Foundry, because the necklace I want, or one, well, I think it's a necklace and another piece of jewelry, or something else is from Foundry, tier 2, if I'm not able to get the cloak clasp, which is, like, the thing that will hold me back from getting the gold one, for the necklace. But yeah, that's from Foundry Tier 2, which we need to get around to at some point, but I don't know, just someone here. It's like just in case. When it will be resolved. I mean, so the last time there was a level, or not a level queue, a queue in general, right? There was a, the whole thing was that's why they made Ithil. But they can't just like make another Evernight in this situation. That made sense because it was like starting a new server. But I do wonder if they would very briefly up the like max amount. But it depends on if that would actually have an effect. Like if they upped it to, I don't know, 3,000 or 2,500, assuming it is 2k at the moment. Like just briefly until it will inevitably slow down. Like, let's be honest. Like, I'm happy there's a queue, but I also don't want to have a queue every day. Not gonna lie. Alright, those go on Feyrand. Maybe we can start building up his stuff. And let's go do some anniversary stuff. Because otherwise I was going to go Gundabad. But imagine if I could just be like 140 in Gundabad straight away. That would be kind of funny. I mean, most people I've seen did stay at 130 gear for a while. And we were like the best, basically, 130 stuff we could get. So it's not like I'm going to be limited. Just need essences. Oh, I don't even like the firework quest. I'm not even going to bother. Ugh.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Yeah, the anniversary event is just... Oh, not event, but the, like... The fireworks quest is just a bit... a bit... meh. So there is this new, instance, right? I hope so, at the very least. Like, that would be my preferred outcome. Always happy to see more people, you know, coming in. I think the change they've made with the free to, like, just the free to play changes was probably the best decision they've made possibly ever. I don't know if ever, but like certainly high up there. So I'm very glad they sort of saw the light, I guess. Slightly annoyed because they've totally ruined, like, my whole series and all that, right? But no, I hope it's definitely a move in the right direction and hopefully it ends well.
Greetings, friend. Could I speak with you a moment?
Oh, I should definitely grab the festival rapper quest, right? Before I do any of this. Can't believe you forgot your password. I almost forgot my login. But that's because I've been jumping between many different accounts. So, yeah. At least you didn't do a ghost and write your password in chat nearly. I mean, what? I have seen occasionally, right? I could be going crazy. You know the whole, keep myself logged in for 48 hours or whatever. It was 8 hours, whatever it was. Did that come back at some point? Because I know they got rid of it, but I swear I saw it the other day. I thought I was dreaming about it, and that would be very odd. I think you can do trifles. I'm pretty sure. No, I think you can do old foes for year 1. I think I had to sort of jump between a few sometimes. I'd like to just take a character with me. I love that horse. It's one of my favorite. That's really boring. That's kind of fine. That one Ghost will probably love. Don't know how I feel about Crystal Resolve. It's very Gundabaddy, it feels like to me. We'll try and get them all on Feyran, though. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, is this... Curator, there it is. Where'd you get it? What, the horse? It's the event horse, so you have to do the anniversary event stuff and then purchase it from the guy there.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I think, yeah, the area door stuff is what you need to do. Not the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the area door stuff. I might have done them then on Feyrand. Because I don't have them to do this year. What's all this gear? What does this look like? I hate it. Not gonna lie, I hate it. Why is it a no, Ghost? Why are you shouting no? I can buy the hobby horse and the Falathon steed and the... Oh, Elk of Felagost's glory. Yeah, you can get the steed of shifting hues, which is the one I have right now. What's the steed of arid Mithrin? What does that one look like? Arid Mithrin. No, that's a bit boring. That one's a lot better. That one's nice.
What do you need?
The goat of arid Mithrin. That's nice. The steed of arid Mithrin. Boring. Oh. Hey, this is the closest you'll ever get. You should wield it and pretend that you're happy. Run around, pretend you have Bangrist. It's a replica of Bangrist, which is a legendary sword that you can't get anymore. Much to people's unhappiness. Okay, I need to double check now. I feel like I'm really jumpy between what I'm doing, but I want to have a look at the curator because now I know it's there. I feel like I spent so much time waiting for the servers to go up, though, that by the time they came up, I was like, oh, what do I do now? That became my entertainment for the night, was watching the number tick down. Okay, let's go to Bree. Then let's go with that, and then so look. Oh, I got the area, the light weapon aura. Did I just not have enough space? Oh, actually, that's quite a nice looking outfit. Doesn't work for me. I could see it maybe being like an interesting for like a lore master or a rune keeper. Certainly a rune keeper, because I mean runes and all that. I just want to see if they have the outfit I like in here, because they don't. They don't have the outfit I want, and they haven't had it on rotation for a while. But yeah, this is like part of it, and then over here, I don't know how I'll feel that with the like the black, whatever. And then I can have this one, but non-hooded, or this one, but I've already got it, or this one. Aren't these like the worm scale ones From, yeah, ceremonial worm scale, protectors, blade masters, acrobats, wizards. Wait, does that mean if I hover over this? Oh. Interesting. Server is currently full. Must be the consistent amount of, Sorry, give me a sec. Okay. Yeah, must be a consistent about 500 people aren't actually, well, are anonymous, I guess. Right. So, we were going to have a look at horses. How many horses am I on? Why is my thing so big? I don't know. We are currently on 54, so I've actually gone up 2, but that would make sense because I got 1 more today. And I think, yeah. Still need that one. Still need it. So sad that I haven't got it yet. Do I just buy a bunch of mithril coins? I was going to say when that sort of topic came up, obviously, like, we're going to have to get mithril coins eventually anyway. I guess I can get 3. I think I picked that one up. But, yeah, we're already going to have to purchase, like, mithril coins anyway. How are we low level? I mean, within, like, up to 7, I would say, fair enough, like, new. Maybe 8. Like, that's the cutoff, I'd say. Oh, they just leveled up to level 12. Nice. Steed of Remembrance. I kind of want to open up a load of legendary gift boxes this year. Maybe. Oh, Ghost, you can get the simple carrying torches for any characters that don't have it. Remember those? Oh, that kind of... I don't... No, that doesn't work for me. But... yeah, Yondershire is a thing. I feel like Yondershire has kind of been... like swept under the rug a little bit, not like in a bad way, but it's compared to everything else, you know, people might have forgotten that actually it's coming out with this update. I almost would have said that it should have come out last update, not last update, like last week maybe. I mean, it's one of the first things I thought about, but I but I also feel like it's going to be an awkward to get there sort of thing. I mean, the best I can think is go Ered Luin, go to the Thalathorn homesteads, and it will take you just outside. And then that's probably the quickest way of getting there manually. Look on the map. Yeah, what? It's there. And Evendom. Where did you go in Evendom? How do you... what's the passageway for Evendom to get there? I guess I'll have to, like... where am I going? I'm so dumb. I'm trying to go to Gale Catchpole. It's an easy couple of quests to complete. Yeah, it's like when it said Angmar, like to Angmar in Gundabad, and I was like, how on earth, like where... you know. What, my frame? It's the Midsummer frame. It's like your favorite festival. What about now? I'll be nice. No, not that one. Damn it. I didn't want that one. I clicked the wrong one. What about that one? So good. That's, there we go.
What do you need?
That was a very weirdly,
Would you do something for
very weird shout there. She's so lazy, she can't even make her way up to Constable Underhill.
A lovely day, isn't it? Might I have a word with you?
Michael Delving. I don't even have a return to Shire. I do, actually. That's a lie. 33% crit chance. I don't even know what mine is. 25.7%. But again, I have yet to actually fully sort out my gear. So, and I know you haven't as well. Just making a point. Is it me or is this like broken slightly? Is it just like too far down? Or is that just my skin? Maybe. One day they'll fix that purple texture. One day.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I don't think there's going to be that much of a difference, but also our classes aren't the same in that respect anyway. They're not, like, supposed to be the same. Like, we have different focuses, I guess. But yeah, I need to go through all the stuff. Like, I'm still using 65 necklaces and like that. I think that was something from Foundry that I was looking at. So let me double check. Foundry. Because yeah, there's the necklace, which is Gregolin, which is nice and all. But again, the gold necklace is going to be the preferred choice. But whilst we're working up to that, you shall investigate this yonder shire. It is over yonder. Yeah, so overall, I gain so much physical mastery from that, and I lose finesse, but I think my finesse is quite fine. I do actually lose health. But overall, I just gain a lot more damage, and I am currently undercapped, I think. So it's something I need to work on. But I think there was also another item. I could be wrong. Is that it? Maybe. I could be looking at the wrong thing. A lot of these are incorrect. That's kind of alright. I could feel that. That actually might not be terrible for me looking at it. A lot of morale, damage, which makes up for the agility, but I also get agility and I get might. Right? And so I'm sort of double dipping with the physical mastery, triple dipping with the physical mastery, and I still get morale probably more than I would with most other sort of rings. And it's not unique. Yeah, I'm at 24. Okay, I'm at 24k. I lied.
How do you do?
But it also just means like I've got like places I can switch around for more vitality.
Might I have a word?
And more crit, because I know for a fact I'm under-critted, or undercapped on crit. Thorin's Hall, Thorin's Gate. So, I actually need to double check. Is that just a thing that lets me click on all of the... Here it is. No, that's not what I need. I want to go this way. I mean, obviously, Orthanc is... Oh, wait, Throne's Court. Damn it. Yeah, obviously, Orthanc is, like, the best gear. Because it's the final bit of content, essentially. But, for example, I think there's an item that Saruman drops. Which is just slightly annoying. Because even though he drops it on tier 1... I don't like it's just yeah. Like I can't remember what it's called though. Is it this earring, maybe? No. Oh no, the shield. That makes sense. Yeah, I think it's like possibly the best tanking shield for me. Just... I could be wrong, though. What's this dude I need to give a shield to? Thingy to. Yeah.
What do you
Actually, no. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway.
Might you lend me an ear?
I kind of want to just get every shield for this tier anyway. Just to have them. It's like I talked about before, having almost like a collection log of like incomparable items almost. Maybe I'll make that. That could be a fun thing to make. We should make a collection log and then you can log it. And then it will like tell you where to get the item. Some of them are just impossible to get though. So I mean, you can gear higher, you just need to spend embers. And that's the issue. Or lottery points.
Greetings. Will you stay and
Okay.
speak with me a moment?
So it's been 5 minutes, so I can now go to Lelia's Market. But the thing is now, Saruman should be a bit easier to, well, obtainable to get to if we can have just sort of dummy accounts that are 6 dummy characters, or 4 even dummy characters that just are there for the sake of having the ring. But I think they have to actually fight. I'm pretty sure that's where. I haven't fully looked into the fight yet, but I think they still have to do something. Which, if they're 120, should be fine. Just want to double check. Nobody selling any clasps. What about any cloak? I just keep trying to search up stuff at level 75. I mean, Valar gear is quite powerful. I think in some cases, I think the 120 Valar shield is better than every other Warden shield, for example. The gear is quite good. I mean, if we could even get like a couple of like 2 RKs with like healing runestones, it should technically, I think, double heal. So there's always that, I guess. Like, that might work, I think. Each of us have 6 characters. 2 of each. 2 captains. 2 runekeepers. I don't know what else. 2 minis, somehow. Oh, I've got to go to the party tree. There's got to be a quicker way of doing that.
How can I be of service?
I think it is better to just go to my house. Again, I don't think we have to do tier 2. Tier 2, yeah, I think would be struggling. But I think with tier 1 should be fine, I would have thought. But the stable master is closer to this house.
What can I do for you?
We should get a mini party tree. I mean, yeah, true. There's the better chance. But because it's not... No, I think because of the whole, like, lock thing. I was going to say, because it's, you know, not character bound or account bound, then... I guess the more characters... I don't actually know. I think we said that probably wouldn't work. But I was like, if we have more characters, will we have more of a chance to get it for drop? Okay. I think we can eventually get it sorted. I mean, Tier 2, we were able to get to everything but Shadow. And obviously Saruman with just one character. So I don't think it's too, like, off topic or off, like impossible to do it with just a few extras. It would be nice if it was, though. Serious business. Emotes and run speed effects have been disabled. Well, that's just rude.
Do something for me.
Alright, I still have a couple of quests over here to do. So there is still where is it? Anniversary event? Here it is. So the Lost Invitations. We have that one to do. We're not going to really worry about the scavenger hunt stuff too much, but like Spalfang and like this stuff, bounty stuff, it's not too difficult to do. It's just a bit of a pain. Not sure if sarcastic. I haven't really paid attention to brawler stuff, so. I know they've done a lot of stuff. I just don't know how well it's come about. You're one shot and going to bad mobs? Nice. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I wonder if I'll get the Warsteed thingy again. Oh, hi. Yeah, I wonder if I'll get the Warsteed stuff again. I always get it, I swear. Now I've said that I won't, and that's good, because then I have more chance to just complete this quest. Far too many hobbits. Fee-Man should go there. Actually, that's not a terrible idea, to be fair. How big is the update on Steam? What, you mean like the amount of players? Or like how much of an update size? I mean, there's 3,300 players right now on Steam. And that's the thing, right? I'm not playing on Steam, for example. So my numbers aren't even counting. So I have a run speed boost for this one. There's a 10-minute out of run speed boost that gets given because I did the previous quest, but by being warned I get 38%. So this is the normal speed. This isn't my normal speed as Warden, but depends on the class. But this isn't a race, so it just there's no time limit for this one as far as I'm aware. Just however long it takes you. Good thing too, because I started this a while ago. Nope. Okay. One more envelope. Let's go. I mean, I can use it. I just didn't. Like, I don't want to because of the store mostly, I think. And I don't. So my philosophy for it was always more post. Yay! Everybody loves it. Post wasn't too bad. Pies was terrible. Yeah, so basically I didn't want anything like popping up on videos / streams, and I also wanted the store to be in games so that it's easier for like a video.
How can I be of service?
I mean, I was going to say the Palpatine did bring the game down for like half a day. Not gonna lie. Clear that was just Palpatine. Hey Ghost, I didn't know you were about. I don't even have any silver tokens, steel tokens, whatever they're called.
Of what help may I be to you?
So the Steed of Crystal Resolve. I'm only halfway there, yikes. I mean, it was only like half a day for me because I was at work for the most part. So in my head, it's not so bad. I feel like there's more festival quests, but is it just mostly the, like, this stuff? Oh, wasn't I supposed to do the, like, horse stuff? The first person playthrough? What, like this? There's a guy who got the game working in VR, but they deleted the video. But I really want to be like... I really thought it would be interesting to do that. Like, the VR playthrough. I feel like after a while it would just get a bit distracting. Almost. The hell are you? I. I've been thinking about getting a VR headset. Yeah. It's pretty pretty
Would you do something for me?
full inventories all around. I mean, the reason I logged into Palpatine when I was doing the video is because I was like, I'm pretty sure Palpatine's got like quite a small event. Like, I've used up my inventory. Like, I've got a lot of space, was my point. But apparently not. Apparently it was worse than Feyran's, which is who I was originally going to go on. But I can't, like, do a second take. Though that's a lie. I did technically do a second take on my alt account. Because I wanted to see how the legendary items worked. But they just give you a legendary item and it's pretty boring. No traceries or anything. So if you used all 3 Valors plus had the boxes for the legendary items, you would have 8 legendary items, I think. I don't know why you want 8 legendary items, but more power to you.
Greetings, friend.
Right, and then there's the one in the Shire. Right. I love the massive, like, jump or the massive spike in players on Steam. It's just crazy. It's so funny. But I really hope that they take notice, almost. I don't really think there's much they could do to, like, replicate this update, right? They can't just make another update that's similar, but I hope they sort of do things like jump on the opportunity, I guess. I don't know. Just be like, hey, more stuff. So High Elf is free permanently, alongside Bjorning. Alongside Bjorning, Runekeeper, and Warden. Yeah, I guess that's the way of saying it.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Do the thing that I'm really bad at doing. Yep, I'd probably say it's the best sort of... Well, was it like 3 weeks? It's the best 3 weeks to be a free-to-play player at the moment with the amount of free content that you're getting. If you log in right now, you get up to level 130 basically for free. Well, literally for free. Plus, you know, I don't know how much collector's editions are worth, but Probably say over like $100 worth of expansions for free. Well, collector's editions for free. What is what?
Oh, good day.
What's what, Ghost? The thing I'm bad at doing, keeping up momentum. That's the thing I'm bad at doing. Let's go back to... Oh, I have a really weird Oscarth. Fine then, I'll stop babbling on, Ghost. Captain Hammer, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Don't mind me, just having a go at Ghost, obviously. I like how they're literally called beginner stuff. It's kind of funny. Oh, that's a great description, I'm not gonna lie. So all three of them, I think, say it, yeah. So it says, brewers spent a lot of time on their feet. A reliable pair of a reliable pair of boots is essential for those that wear footwear at all, that is. It's obviously in the Shire. So, you know, those that actually wear shoes or boots or what have you. But both are footwear. So, you know. I actually need to quickly go through my Troll Shores deeds, because I have done Explorer and Quests of Angle. I just need to do Slayer stuff. Eventually, I will get around to it. Stomping Shrews. That's a thing they do, right? Right. I feel like I am slightly lost on what to do. I feel like I'm forgotten what I'm trying to achieve today. Like, I've done, I think, all the festival quests I know of. There are 23 anniversary tokens. I guess one thing I do want to do will require my champion. Just because it's probably easier to use him. I want to try something out. No, we're not starting in Rohan because it's past level 75. So why would I do that? We're not up to 85 yet. I haven't even geared up properly yet. It's like the whole point of the character, Ghost. Okay. I just want to try Halls of Crafting, and I want to see how many steel tokens we get. Because I don't know if I've got any steel tokens. I have 1,209 steel tokens. So I could probably buy quite a few legendary things. I want to buy a load of legendary boxes, is my point. But I just want to see real quick, like, how many this will get me. Because I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it. Probably not. I just from that got like 1, 2... I only got like 2. Yeah. So what I say, I was on 1,209. Yeah. So, not as many as I was somewhat expecting. Should probably just filter these out and it would be a little bit easier, but... So far I have 3. Let me filter things out. Pressing all the wrong buttons because I'm not trying to... Like, I'm confused about what I was actually doing. Took me longer to actually upload my video today than it took you to download 75 gigs. Hope you're proud. How dare you? I mean, worst case scenario out of this, worst case scenario out of it, I will get myself like a couple more heritage runes like that. I think it's just dependent on like what day the update is in comparison to the actual, you know, anniversary, because technically it's 3 days from now, but because it's Wednesday today, well, Wednesday yesterday, I guess, because updates broken. Kind of mess with it. I kind of want to hold on to this, but at least I can deconstruct it. I've only just realized I have it. A scroll of combination. Critical success rating increased to 25% when forging relics of tier 2s through 7. Almost forgot that relic combining and stuff and forging was even a thing. Oh, nice lag. Oh. I was like, did it bug? And anything? Medallions of Lothlorien, a Warden shield, which looks alright, I guess. I don't think I ever went with it, but I think it's because it's a purple and it's just a bit like meh. Purple. I got confused then, actually. I was like, I did not log that shield, but then I realized it's because, yeah, it's purple and it would make sense that that didn't happen. Yeah, how dare you have a... How dare you be popular on one of the biggest updates. Feels so weird to be playing champion. I'm not even playing it properly. Nowhere near properly. But as long as I'm aware of that, that's fine. Lag can still be a problem, to put it sort of nicely. It's sort of like very intermittent. I would say I am happy, like very surprised that the servers are holding up at the moment. I don't think they're used to having like max population and, you know, like a 500 queue, for example. So I actually think they're surviving quite well. Wait, what? Did I not do the final thing? Yep. Well, I tried logging into my second account earlier and I had a queue of 500 people. The last time there was a queue was, I think, possibly 4 years ago. that I'm aware of, that I've seen. I think there was a queue very briefly on Evernight at one point, but I don't think very consistent. I think it was just kind of done soon. But yeah, I think the last time at least I personally saw queue was when Adol came out. So yeah, quite a while. Anything extra? I got an axe. Not like, not even that good looking. So I got 9 steel tokens out of that. I almost feel like it would be quicker / easier for me to go kill wolves in Chetwood. But I don't know. Should I open these? Maybe. Your axe. I don't want anybody's axe. I was only interested in it because it had the word Fey in it, like Feyrand. With soulless eyes. Staring at you. Let's fix that. Right, so like Feyrand has some work to do. Because I can go and do Enidwaith. I mean, it's not enough. I need more character slots. In my defense, because everybody gets a bit shocked, 25 of those characters are dummy characters that are constantly remade. Oh yeah, Great River as well. I guess that's also a thing. Yeah, they're constantly remade to take advantage, I guess, of certain mechanics. I guess, without sounding too evil. Is this game coming to PS5 and Xbox? Not that I'm aware of. I know a very long time ago there was an investors meeting that talked about the game coming to console. And I know that very much got people sort of talking about it, having a discussion. And yeah, people have to understand that that was an investors meeting, so it's not like, you know, definitely gonna happen. It's more like, hey, we would like to do this. That would be a good idea. But also I know that SSG actually kind of weren't told anything. And yeah. It was weird. Does it actually work on Steam Deck? I remember Cordovan talking about how the Steam Deck wouldn't work with Lotro, or like he didn't think it would work because of the way the client works. Also, I'm not sure how well it works with like Linux. I guess you could run Windows on it and it wouldn't be a problem. But I really wanted to get a Steam Deck, and then I just kind of fell off the idea. Fair then. I mean, I wanted to get it and do a video about it. I thought that would be interesting. But yeah, as I said, I just kind of like almost forgot about it, or like slightly lost interest, I guess. So yeah. I don't know. I did want to sort of do a thing about it, like how does it work? What you have to do to get it working if it didn't, you know, if there were issues, and other such things. But yeah. I still want to, like, get one. I was going to pre-order it, but I ended up buying my laptop, which ended up being, like, more overall useful because I could just, it is more powerful than Steam Deck would be, so.
Mind my words, traveler.
Oh, so I can choose tokens? I'm probably just going to choose tokens then. Malfoy's back. Yeah, my laptop is technically more powerful than my desktop. Technically. It scores better in, like, benchmarks. For the most part. I think, actually, it just overall does. But it's not as, like... I guess my desktop's just easier to kind of have. As a, like, permanent machine compared to, like... having to set up my laptop and then moving it at a different point in all that jazz. That makes sense. And also battery. You know, there's stuff like that. Can I get on just my Horth? The instant that gives tokens. What, for the event? For the anniversary event? Nope. I have not. The flurry of fireworks or whatever it's called. Is this? Are you nearby intruders? Do you count? Clearly not, but... I know it's like the fisherman or whatever, so it's probably by the thing, right? I don't know. Madams for Yondershire tokens. Ooh. Is that just like rep stuff? Or is it like barter tokens? I guess that's a good point, actually. Let's go into item treasury. Ooh, fancy stuff. So, I don't know if they changed or just added stuff, but there's that. For a lot of Bjorning stuff. Sure, Bjorning might switch. Trade 3 token incomparable. I don't know why that's like a new item, but Copper Bounders token.
What can I do for you?
Okay. So yeah, we'll pick those up. There's only 20 quests only. It's not like it's 50 quests. So that's fine. I guess that's also a point. Yondershire, we will have to pick up quests for that, right? So that's a thing as well. It should probably give us more virtue experience, right? That would make sense. Which means we can sort of get closer to being capped while still in the kind of tier we're at. I'm not sure how much it'll be. It'll probably only be like 20k at most. Depends on the amount of tiers of how many Sladies there are, how many tiers of quest things there are, if it's like 1 or 3. I just mean it will just give us more to do without having to be like go through accelerators and missions and stuff. It's something I might do when I'm on my holidays, just sort of do all those missions. Now I've got 53 character slots. Just get them all to level 20 and then, you know, we're all good. Start getting 100k virtual experience a week, right? But I can do more postage deliveries. What are you on about? Oh, that's what I need to do now. We need to go through all the Yondershire quests, record every one of them on like an on-level character, and then upload those for the all questing channel. Every quest item ever. Just written down. Is this where these dudes are? Hey, it's those guys that I get to scare later. That have no idea I'm here. Whatsoever. I kind of want to get rid of that sound. Kind of getting on my nerves. But you think that might be only the first tier. So what if there's like 100 quests? What if there's like 150 quests? And it's 50 every time? Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, but repeatables. Could do repeatables. Everybody loves repeatables. Do I have to... Yeah, whistle you. Or is it you? Wait a few moments, as I said. They do in the Troll Shores. Pretty sure, at least. Also, in Isengard, I did some repeatables to get my deed thing. That happened. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember I was looking at all these locations, these instances, these raids and all that jazz, trying to find out the specific item that I'm after that I can't remember. Why are you attacking me? That's just not allowed. Get out of my face. Let me pick up my quests. Okay. Collect forbidden traps and whistle at Winmar, the leader of the Rohirrim hunter camp. Okay. So I just want to double check some things. Is this where the Rohirrim guys are? Yeah. Hi. Wait, do I have to do it from here? Or is it here? Or is there like a... Okay. The last one said from like a hiding spot. So that one really confused me. Even though it's kind of obvious, but... See, that would work better if I was a Bjorning. Would actually probably scare them. It's because the Yondershire doesn't actually exist. I'm not gonna lie, with the amount of stuff that is like in this update and changes, I'm not gonna be too surprised if a few things are missing. I'm not gonna give them too much hassle if there's like, if that's missing. Most people don't even use that. Most people probably don't even know that exists. I'm not gonna lie. Right. Oh. It's an interesting cloak. But I said most people. See, the max power is kind of stupid, but that's quite a nice amount of vitality. So, what does it look like? Does it even look good? It doesn't even look that good. Ugh. Looks boring. Right. See, Fangorn's Edge challenge stuff is the teal stuff. But I've done the challenge stuff and it's not too bad. So there's that Warden Shield. But even that's like not great. At least I don't think. Right? No. There's a lot of in-combat power regen. And I don't really feel like that's a massive deal if you've just got food. Like, without food, yeah, I've had issues with power. But just food. You know? Alright, how many more traps I got? 2. Okay, easy. Right. Yeah, so those earrings are alright. Is that a unique, though? That's the question. If that's a unique earring, a bit more of an annoyance. I can't use Just Eat, it's sad. No one delivers to me. Such a sad time.
Will you aid us?
Okay. Disturbed Earth. I'm very disturbed by this Earth right now.
You need.
Blood and arrows. This place reminds you of that place. Very informative, guest.
What do you need?
Right. And
Do for you.
we found him yet? Here he is. Dunstan.
Meg of Onan.
Cool. Let's have a look at these cloaks. I still using a level 65 cloak. I don't particularly know what I want to switch to at the moment. That's my issue. That's quite a nice looking cloak. It reminds me of like Gundabadi or Erebor. I guess because it's just mountains, but that's quite nice as well. I will probably just get the tokens of the Anduin. Let's be honest. What about crafting one?
Long years since the men of Rohan
I mean, I might. There is the...
upon the borders of Lorien, but the neighboring elves, suspicious of all, have never
Which
yet
one is this? Is this the one I think it is?
Meg of Onan.
Yeah. The one I was probably looking at is... Where is it? It is the Ranger's Cloak of Theodred. More vitality, more agility, less physical mastery mind, but more crit and finesse. It's one of the guild recipes. Oh, hello. I saw it actually on the auction hall a little while back, but I just thought to myself, hey, I'll just craft it myself rather than paying like, I don't know, 20 gold or whatever it was. I like how they basically don't trust me. I was about to say, they don't trust me attacking more than one enemy. So, she deals with 3 at a time, and I only have to deal with 1 enemy at a time. Even then, they're just gonna die. Nice. That totally wasn't laggy at all. Oh, I thought Winmar was somewhere else. Yeah, I need to look at through all the cloaks next. How many cloaks are there in the game? Should we go find out how many cloaks I have to deal with? Incomparable. Oh, that's not too bad. 528 incomparable / legendary cloaks. Not including level scaling. Why am I here? Because this is the content we haven't done yet for 75. Just before Rohan. I mean, yeah, it will eventually be. But again, if the cloak clasp is holding us back, I want to have a backup, like the next best thing.
What business have you?
Basically, like, yeah, we'll eventually get there, but there's that one item that slows everything down. Well, 2 items, right? There's the scales and the clasp. Yeah, but I don't have that, and I'm not spending the lottery points on it because it's too expensive for what it is. Just not. Nah. If it was account wide, right? If it was account wide, I would have bought it by now. But the fact it's character bound, hard no. Nope. We are as close to Rohan as humanly possible, though. There is one quest we have in Rohan, and that's where we stopped. So our next epic quest is in Rohan. I mean, they do sell it, just not in the state that I'm willing to purchase it in. I have bought one before. I just think it's a bad deal. Is the expansions character bound? Why would they be character... No, they're account bound. They're not going to make it so one character can play the expansions and the other can't. Are you confused why we're not going to Rohan? Is that what you're getting at? Oh, he's talking about the shield. Yeah, the shield is... You already have the shield. You know why it's a bad idea. Ooh, Ridge Kalanard Skarn. Nice. Where's all these flowers? There's one. I'll say, assuming you were talking about the item that I was sent, that's the Shield of the Hammerhand, which is the XP boosting item that Dampe has. And I said, I don't think it's a good deal because it's only per character and I'd have to buy it for like 1,000 Lotro points per character. That's all I said. I said if I could trade it like I can the token, then I wouldn't mind. But I can't. Because it's terrible. Nope. Ain't talking about expansions. There's no expansions in this game. Not anymore. Pretty much. Look at it. It's so beautiful. 1,000 points adds up so fast. What? Lottery points? Yeah, I just don't feel like... I already level up. I already have like 75% extra experience. I don't know if I can be willing, like...
Our mission is dire.
And I get that for free. I don't know if I'm willing to spend so much more on like just 25% more. I mean, sure, if it was account bound, I could get double XP on every character. Be happy. More than willing. But I'm not that desperate. I already feel like I level up too quick sometimes. So, yeah.
What can I do for you?
Alright. Where on earth is this? Is it like technically in Lothlorien? Or is it just really... Oh, it's like the worst type of... Like, it's not even red. Right? It's like... It's terrible. I mean, true, but the token of the Hallmark is only like level 64. So, I wouldn't be... I'm not like that fussed about like the level aspect of it. Token of the Hallmark's worse because it also doesn't scale. Probably the Great River still, because he'd think it's great. Yeah, I used to make mine white. I like having them differentiating so I can tell the overlaps, though. So, like, there's always going to be one that's just awkwardly messed up. No, I didn't want to attack the doe. A deer. A female deer. No. I don't even know what Warcry does. I'm not going to lie. Still don't know. Warcry. I use it far too much. It's just, okay. Damage over time and I get an invader rating increase. Okay. Not very interesting. The fact I use it so much, it's just annoying. Too much hobbits. Too many hobbits. I do think now with the free-to-play update, though, I should definitely... Maybe tomorrow in the morning I'll do it. But especially now I've got like a spare character slot. Make the all quest... I actually have a character with the name All Quests. But just upload a load of those videos and get those done. I could probably do the like all the intros tomorrow without too much effort. That's like 5 videos or something like that, right? And then I'll probably just be... I don't know what class to be. That's the thing. Eventually, I've got to be every class, I think. Because some classes or quests are different depending on the class you play. Or race you play, even. I don't know if I want to be another elf hunter. Because... I don't want to use the travel skills. I want to manually travel. Because then it will be like, how long is that quest going to take? That's my plan. So I'll still use like find the path. But I'm not going to use any like return to Bree or return to wherever is my plan. Just to have it be more showing of how long a quest is going to be. It's gonna be a real pain, so I probably won't even like use too many swift travels. I don't want to be like harder, like too difficult. I want to be able to be comfortable enough that I can just play. But I just don't want it to be like like unnaturally short because I've got a swift travel or like travel skill sort of thing. But also, I would play a hunter, but I've already done like a hunter let's play basically, so like maybe I should do something else. Warden. No, let's not do Warden. What other classes are there? There aren't. I definitely should get on my Lawmaster at some point. And my mini, I still need to sort out his legendaries, but yeah, I will do. That was my plan with the buffs anyway. I should do a brawler playthrough. Definitely a good idea, right? I mean, if it's got buffed, then I don't see why not.
Megawonnen. Be wary, traveler.
Or I'll just go Bjorning.
Down from the
Why not?
mountains.
Bjorning is clearly the best way to go.
The Lord and Lady have need of your services.
Yes, Ghost, I do. The thing is, I don't plan it to necessarily be about the gameplay. If anything. Even as weird as that sound, it's not like you're going to watch it to learn how to play the character better. It's more just like looking up how to do a quest. You know? That kind of thing.
The Galathrim will need your aid. Tarry a moment and speak with me.
Badash, thank you for the prime. Much appreciated. Don't know why the noise doesn't go off. That's very weird. Normally, subscriptions have a alert sound, but... odd. Anyway, thank you. Might also be able to actually log onto the server properly tomorrow. What you guys don't know is this all pre-recorded because I'm still waiting in the queue. Definitely. Do you count? You do count. I mean, yeah. Sean, oh god. Oh no. But how could I reply if it was pre-recorded? Yeah, there'll also be the Warsteed stuff. For those that are interested in Warsteed cosmetics. I kind of just put my Mordor steed on there and that's kind of it. Manipulations. But Sea Ghost, you sent me a message off of Twitch and I replied to it. So, but on stream. So, it can't be. It just doesn't work. I didn't know that mint apparently wards off wargs. That's apparently a thing. According to, according to this. The live voice. But then does that not like kind of counteract most of the whole idea of having it pre-recorded? Just a tad. One day I'll pre-record the gameplay and then I'll have a soundboard and then I'll just sit here And then that'll be it. Playing the soundboard. Where's this last mint? Am I just blind? I mean, that might be giving me a little bit too much credit, not gonna lie. Oh, there's like 9 of them. I thought it was 6. No, I thought it was 6, but it's actually 9, and that's just kind of annoying. You're starting to wonder about. There's a lot of things to wonder about. Using that has no effect. Wait, what? Oh, I see what happened. I accidentally somehow clicked the previous... Yeah, okay, cool. My manipulation skills. I'm a master manipulator. Definitely. 100%. I definitely don't have a terrible poker face. Not that you'll be able to tell, because you can't see. But... I feel like I just break really easily. Yeah, definitely.
What news from abroad? Be wary, traveler.
If you can't see me lying, then you can't tell I'm lying. Clearly, that's just the way it goes.
Lord and lady have need of your services. A shadow falls beyond Lothlorien.
I wouldn't want to do face cam because I wouldn't like want to make everybody disgusted and leave the stream, you know? So it's for you. Oh, I got an orc key. Not the type of key I want, huh? I want a key for a lockbox, a loot box, whatever it's called. Oh, speaking of which, you can actually do that now, Ghost, can't you? Did it give you the 3-year gift box? Should have. I got my 5-year gift box on my alt account. Even my alt account's been in the game longer than you. Haha. Ooh, actually, I can't check now. But I actually think another one of my older accounts might have the 7-year gift box. I'm not gonna lie. That actually could be a thing. Not that I have any particular use for that. I guess I could open up more loot boxes like at the same time. But I already have 50 character slots, so I may as well keep it sort of self-contained. Well, hello there. Why am I doing a reversal? It's so dumb. How you can tell this delay. How long Ghost takes to quote Star Wars. I clicked on you. Wait, what? Oh my god. There we go. All sorted. The game might work now. I feel like even if the game were to be like terrible say, I'm more willing to be kind about it. Oh, what, your account that's like older than mine? Somehow? I still don't know how it's the thing. So am I picking up, like, orc keys, or is it just these are bugging out on me? Using it has no effect. No idea. Turns out you were, like, the very first person to ever sign up or something. Somehow. Yeah, but then you wouldn't have any of your characters, and that's the issue, right? You wouldn't have Lindral, you wouldn't have Dampe, you wouldn't have Palpador. All that history gone. You'd have the dragon. True. But would it be worth the trade-off? Because you'd also lose your earrings, which might be a worse trade-off in your mind. Because even though you'd have all the expansions except Gundabad, right, you'd lose your Morgul earrings. And then you'd have to buy Gundabad again. And we know the fiasco you had last time with, like, Morgul and stuff. Day, person. Yes, that took far too long, and I don't think there was ever, like, a concrete reason as to why it was a problem, you know? Like, it just magically worked one day. It wasn't like they put out a patch and were like, publicly like, hey, we fixed an issue with our store. It's just like, one day it magically worked. And that was just odd.
What news from abroad? What business have you with the Lord and Lady? The Gulathrim will need your aid.
Yeah, like, I know when, at the time, they were supposed to be fixing a store issue, and the store went down for ages, and we were then hoping that that would fix it. And I remember we were refreshing and waiting and whatever, and then it just didn't work still, and it was just a bit of a hassle. I did notice, actually, speaking of the store, the expansions page now has been updated because it's good that you can't buy the trove anymore. You can't buy the expansion trove. You can only buy the standard edition of Mordor, which I always feel like they should put the Ultimate Edition out there, just because it's the only other expansion available that you can't buy the Ultimate Edition of. Because it lets you have Mordor Standard, and then lets you have Morgul up to Ultimate, War of Three Peaks up to Ultimate, and Gundabad up to Ultimate. And it's just kind of, like, awkward. Though I will say, something I found out is because the Mordor doors are actually bound to my account, so I can actually just, like, trade them over. I could basically I could make our entire kinship house just Mordor doors. That's actually possible. If for some weird reason I ever decided that was a good idea. That should have been my April Fool's joke on Ghost. Not that he would have been playing, because he would have been playing Star Wars. So, he would have been a bit distracted. And then I'd send a picture into the Lotro Beacon saying, captioning it, I need more doors. That's the plan. That's how I get Mordor to get over to Dol Amroth. Gonna cover Erebor in Mordor. More doors than the coins in the floor. I think it'd be fun. Now that there's the wardrobe carry-all things, or the supply bundles, I almost want to make like, I'm gonna get the large tracery carry-all thing, but I'm tempted to pick up a couple like on some some decoration carry-alls. Maybe that's what my medium can be, or my... Because the small is a crafting one. The large you can choose, and the medium you can choose. And I was going to go medium essence, large tracery. Right? That was my plan. But I could... Because then, yeah, I want to get a large... It says essence and tracery, and I want to do, like, I want to have just traceries and just essences. I mean, not gonna lie, the servers are pretty okay today. As I said earlier, the fact that was at least a queue. I don't actually know if there's a queue anymore. I mean, we have dipped a little bit, but yeah, I'd say that I haven't had issues. So far, I haven't had my really awkward warden lag, so I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I don't know if there's still a queue. But I know when I tried to log into my ult, I was at 500 on my queue. So, I think it's the first time it's ever been that big for me. I don't remember what Anor is like. I think it was probably on like a couple hundred. I think it was like actually 100.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Even then, I was like, oh my god, it's 100. It's so much. Fireplace of the Dragon Horde? I kind of want that now, just for the sound of it. I am still really wanting a wardrobe... Not a wardrobe, a decoration wardrobe style item. Or style thing. That's what I want. I want to be able to, much like with my armor, I want to be able to go and, like, control left click a decoration item. And be able to see what it is. Like, how it looks in a 3D space. That's because it's not in game. Well, it is in game, but it's just not. But yeah. I guess kind of. I just want to be able... So this person here has put this in chat. I want to be able to like just look at that and it will just bring up a window that shows me what it looks like, and I'll be able to zoom in and spin it around and sort of just inspect the item. That's kind of what I want. I just want to be able to see what a decoration item looks like without having to purchase it or look on the wiki and find out it's probably not even there. You know? But also the idea of having a weapon, like an armor stand, would be quite nice.
Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Okay.
Runmar and his men brace for an orc attack that threatens to...
An orc attack.
The earlier encounter upon the hill. A mere taste of what is to come.
I know people have asked for that interview. I will, I guess I'll have to see that interview when it comes out. I haven't heard anything more about it, but, if they answer the question about, wardrobe space, having more of it. You try this many times, but it feels like there's so much I'll never get caught on. You want to love it. I mean, I will say, now is the best time to join, because pretty much all the content is free now, except from the newest expansion. So now is definitely the best time to at least make an account and log in. So as of today, a free-to-play player will have everything from the release of the game to the release of Helm's Deep for free. Because it's the 15th anniversary, if you log in between now and the 10th of May, you also get the Mordor, Minas Morgul, and War of Three Peaks expansions, the Collector's Edition, which I think were like $45 or something each. Something along those lines. So that's a nice extra that you get. And then, yeah. So yeah, that normally you get up to 95, but now between now and May, you'll have up to level 130 unlocked. I mean, yeah, that would actually be a nicer way of doing it. Like, I talked about it before. I like the idea of having like a collection log almost for, I don't know how WoW works. I've not played WoW for many, many years. And even then it was only the trial. But the idea of having like a collection log, and then you can sort of just pick that item. You've always got it unlocked. Like you use the item rather than equip the item, if that makes sense. So VIPs, the way it's changed now is VIPs standard will get Mordor, Morgul, and War of Three Peaks. That's if you don't log in during this time. So that's a little bit redundant, but still a thing. Yeah, the 5 task limit, 5 quest slots, the VIP buff, which is this lovely item, which is like a store and reforge and stuff all in one, now lasts for 2 weeks instead of 2 days, and the experience boost every single time. Oh yeah, also there's like extra VIP stuff, yeah. So I might just go bring it up on the wiki. Yes, as far as I'm aware, you can buy a month of VIP and then receive the rewards and then kind of be done with it. That'll also make your account premium, which is nice. So I'll bring it up on stream because it might be worth going through anyway. But I'll bring this up. So, oh yeah, I use the mail a lot, actually, not gonna lie. So every single person that logs in will get, so permanently free for everybody, High Elf, Runekeeper, Warden, Bjorning. They're all free now. All the quest packs between April of 2007 and the release of Helm's Deep. So not all the content between... It's not all the content between, like, 0 and 95. It's just everything released from 2007 till whenever Helm's Deep released, which was, like, 2014 or something. So there is a few things that are missing, like newer content, but older areas, like Angle, which is in Trollshores, Yonder Shire, which is in the Shire, that kind of stuff. Wildwood, which is in Bree. But quite a lot of content. VIPs get Mordor, Minas Morgul, War of Three Peaks, 5 quest log limit, and the 2 weeks of the Jug. And then VIPs, or everybody, if they log in now, gets 10 Mithril Coins, a Gift of the Valar, which will get you to level 50. So it will boost you up to level 50 immediately. A carry-all selection box to carry more items. A horse everybody gets, a riding trait, some virtue experience, boosts, rep accelerators, Slayer and Deed boost, Tracery Reclamation Scroll, and a Tracery token for the new legendary system, and a legendary item as well, which is nice. If you're a VIP, you get 40 Mithril Coins, a medium carry-all. I wasn't too far off with 2014 then. You also get riding characteristic, 2000 bonus virtue experience, XP, all that again, except this time a legendary token, and also another legendary. And 2 gold, which I feel like is very underwhelming, but I guess a nice start off point. But there's a lot going on, and you can just like make an account and get it. Hey, 1T Scott, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, you can literally, like, I made an account this morning, like an extra account this morning, and I still got the Corgi and the, you know, collector's editions and all the other stuff. Like, I just got that still, which, you know, it's pretty great. This guy's just been, like, dying here for the last 5 minutes, which is nice. Yeah. Sorry I couldn't help. I guess I wasn't able to help anyway, so doesn't really matter. Ooh. it's a pocket item that I can't use and also is very useless to me. I guess the minus 15% skill inductions would have been an interesting thing, but I just get a level 50 tracery. So you'll have you'll have the small and you'll also have the medium. And because you're getting the collector's edition of War of Three Peaks, you also get a large carryall. So being VIP, like just being free to play, you get a small and a large. And if you're VIP, you get a small, medium, and a large. And you also get, or should get, when it's a bit more fixed, a level 105 Valor and a level 120 Valor. So yeah. Ancient Script you can obtain from deconstructing other traceries. So sort of the best thing to do is complete instances like School of Than, which is relatively easy within your level bracket, and or a little bit under, as long as it's above 50 and you're under 86, for example. And then you can use the flame and deconstruct them to ancient scripts. Other than that, it's just doing quests, getting like traceries from there, and yeah, the reward track as well. That's actually a point. I forget it exists because it's just kind of just a non-thing for me at the minute, but at the end of the reward track you get 50 per box, and also just throughout the entire thing you also get ancient script. Polished Tusk of Fleetness, level 28 pocket item drop. Nice.
How can I be of service?
Oh no. So... Oh, it's gonna take forever. I forgot about this taking forever. I mean, it's fitting. It's just when you want to get a lot of questing done, it's a little slow, is all. Imagine if I accidentally jumped or something, accidentally pressed space. So it didn't actually hit its peak, which is unfortunate. So the peak player count on Steam, at least, was 3,965, all-time peak 10 years ago. I don't quite know what happened. I guess it was just everybody joining at the same time 10 years ago. Maybe the free-to-play changes was 10 years ago? Maybe? But tonight we hit 3,760.
Stay a moment.
Very close. True. Might be a few more. Level 50 trace free, uncommon. Mastery cooldown. Ugh. Common. Ugh. I'm joking. It is just fodder though. We have a lovely legendary one already. Is that dated before the thing? It's not the launch date. It says so the game launched on the 6th of June on Steam, but it was this, oh, I guess it's the 7th of June, so that it hit the peak. So actually no, that does make sense. That does kind of add up. So I guess it was depending on what time. Like, what time was it released? And then what time did everybody get on there as well? Hey, is this the guy that I don't like? Is this the guy that I don't like? Well, not that I don't like. Well, I don't like him. He was mean to Nona. Yeah, so I know the 2018 one, or like end of 2018, was Shroud with the 31k because I like screenshotted that stream. But I know that was the reason, and it was the legendary servers. I'm just trying to work out what May 10th 2020 was. Like, I understand lockdowns and stuff. I'm just trying to work out what streamer with 35k viewers was playing Lottery. Unless it was like across, I wouldn't say, I was going to say across the day, like views instead of active viewers, but yeah, it was like, I understand if the players spiked, but it's a Twitch viewers spike, which was what kind of threw me off. Like, so 35,000 people watching Lotro. Maybe. I think it's like, I just don't know if it wouldn't have logged it, but it would be nice if there was like a logged stream of like so and so stream on this day.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I felt like I would have noticed, but because that was the same time I started properly streaming, around that time, right? So it was like March. Yeah. But I know for a fact that, like, I had nothing to do with it.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Oh no, it's 2021 I started properly streaming, right? Not 2020. So yeah, it wouldn't even be me. Like, I probably wouldn't have even noticed. I was still just like recording videos. No, because yeah, it can't be me. Obviously, I obviously know it wouldn't have been me anyway with 31k, but my point is, I definitely know I didn't have any hand in it.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Well, think of it, guys. You've been subbed since like pretty much the beginning, and you're on 13 months. So it would have only been March 2021. Yeah, March 2021 that I would have like properly started streaming regularly, right? Yeah, it's May 10th. I'm pretty sure it was May 10th. Very odd. I mean, yeah, I was still like making videos back then. I still am now. It's just less consistent. Because I would have still been recording for episode 600. Yeah, but that was 2021, so it's only like, that's, yeah, a whole year difference, near enough. That's my point. Because I know exactly what stream Ghost started on, joined, because Ghost joined the day that Wildwoods released. Because I remember the stream. You did. I know why. Because, so, the stream went down as such. I had made a captain, right? And I had played said captain. I streamed for 17 hours. And I said I would level that character until Wildwoods came out. Been a tier 3 sub for 58 months. Yeah. So that's my point, was... So... Yeah, it automatically subs you to your channel at the highest tier. So that's why. It's not... I'm not, like, paying myself for a tier 3 sub. It just gives you that, so you've got every privilege. April 28th. Well, so next week is my 8-year stream anniversary. 72-hour stream when? Oh, God. I am off for 2 weeks soon. So I'm off from like the... I am off from the 30th until the 15th from work. So maybe? I'll make one character and I'll play forever. Yeah, even if I die, I'm allowed to carry on. Oh God, it would never end. I'm on like Feet Man 20 at this point, I'm pretty sure. I'm being stalked right now. Just pointing this out. Just so everybody knows. I'd have to choose the right day though, because I couldn't... It would have to be like a Thursday start. Right? Because you wouldn't want it to cross over into a Wednesday. Unless I started it at the like perfect time for a like server down thing. Pause the timer so I can sleep. Sleep is for the weak. I feel like it's less about... So if I were to do, let's say, a 72-hour stream, in the nicest way possible, I'm going to say this, I would get bored of the game before I get tired, I think. I kind of live in the perpetual tiredness, I swear. I feel like I'd be like, oh, I just want to go do something else. Yeah. I mean, there's that. That's true, yeah. But I'm also just like... I feel like I get super picky. I think the only thing I play right now is Lego Star Wars and Lotro. That's the only thing. I know that... I know for a fact that I've been told that a yellow burglar is always wanted for raids. So if it was like specifically raiding, I'd probably go with that. Especially if you want to be more like support, like crowd control and stuff like that. I think Warden is just DPS at the minute, more so than like tanking or anything else. But I know every raid wants, pretty much every raid wants a yellow burglar. That's why I'm actually going to be building a yellow burglar spec on Skarshu when he's 140. Because I do want to have, like, that leeway for him. I mean, Lawmaster did just get a buff. So, maybe. Could be an idea. From what I understand, red is the like DPS. So basically, that's you playing and like playing content, but in raiding people like a yellow burglar for like the crowd control and stuff. So that's just where it fits a bit better in the end game raiding, but playing red line is like what I think most people sort of do. From my understanding, I haven't played warden or burglar at endgame, like fully endgame yet. My burglar's 135, and this is my highest warden. But yeah. Yeah, it was Sikkim was using a lot of resources, they said. So they've changed it to, I can't remember what the class the skill name is, but it's like a murder of crows, basically. Just a big group of crows.
Will you aid the horse lords?
To think he could be being useful. But no. I didn't say you're not useful. I just said you could be,
What brings you to these lands?
you know, doing your anniversary questing.
Our mission
I
is
feel like Lindral's
success depends
gonna do
on
the
us.
quests later than I am.
Will you aid us? After seeing
Exactly. And he could be doing his anniversary stuff and getting Golem Mask. I'll probably complete it before he does.
decided to make repeated
Last year, I did it literally the last possible day. Before it happened. I think if I was like an hour later, I wouldn't have actually completed year 11. I don't know if I did that on this character or if I did that on Tarvelard, though. I feel like it's more likely. Oh, I just noticed a comment on one of my free-to-play videos. This video aged like milk after Standing Stone's recent announcement. I know. I'm fully aware. That's why I'm having a real hard time with it, because like the reason I haven't had a free-to-play video out is it I obviously am very happy about the changes, but it has slightly demotivated me in wanting to release free-to-play stuff because I know for a fact I'm going to get tons of comments about it, and it's like kind of redundant at that point. So it's just kind of
business have you,
a little
Sir
awkward.
Eldrin?
Even if I put a thing being like, I'm aware this was recorded a while ago. I know things. I mean, I did put a thing in today's video where I went over the the anniversary stuff. I did say at the end, like, hey, give me your opinions on the free-to-play. I might release a separate video just entirely. I mean, I do want to... I can't be like, I am the sole reason, but I do hope, partially, that the first video doing so well maybe was a push to look at it. But I am sure it's... I'm definitely not the first person to have ever said anything about it, so... I could probably, if I was that kind of person, be like, it was all me. It was only I. But, nah. That should have been my April Fool's joke. Unfortunately, it didn't come out until... it could have been my April Fool's joke, because it was March 19th. I could have been like, I was the reason. Ooh, possibly. That's a point.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I mean, definitely. Nice. There's still a couple things I can do. Like, there's still relevant stuff. Like, lottery point farming isn't necessarily going to be dead, because starting from the 10th of May, you are still going to have to obtain Mordor, Morgul, and War of Three Peaks, and soon to be Gundabad with lottery points. So that's still relevant. So lottery point farming is still a thing. All right. And then on top of that, like, now there's just more opportunities because there's stuff, yeah, storage, carryalls, more character slots, stout access, Yondershire, Wildwood. Like, there still is content that needs to be thing. My problem is if I log in at any point between now and the 10th of May, I will have everything up to War of Three Peaks in terms of expansions, and that's, I think, going to ruin it. So I don't want to log in until after the 10th, right? That's much like I did with the quest packs. I didn't use those, and I didn't use the Bilbo code and anything like that. But I was thinking about, like, you know, just carrying on and maybe still trying to work out the best lotro point farming sort of thing. Like, now everybody can get Bjorning, so that's a thing, and just a couple of extra, you know, cool things like that. So everybody can start off straight away with Bjorning. I think Inn of the Forsaken is included in that, so you actually get the deed, so you can go get the pages for that quest, for that deed, sorry. Yeah, someone was just complaining in chat, in world chat, and I understand slightly where they're coming from. I personally don't feel like this, but someone was like, oh, well, they're giving away all this stuff for free that people spent money on. And I'm like, but I spent money on Mordor 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I purchased Ultimate Edition Mordor. I'm still getting benefits over people that are logging in now, like the earring, the door, everything like that. So that's fine. If anything, I'm double dipping because I get both like collectors and ultimate. But also on top of that, I'm of the opinion that, like, I don't care. I'm just happy people are getting more stuff. You know? I'm not gonna be like, I bought it. Yeah, I bought it, but guess what? I've had the last 5 years of using that content compared to the people that are only just getting it now. I sort of have paid for the experience already, if that makes sense. I don't know if that sort of translates through, but, like, I think it was my biggest purchase at the time. Possibly. Certainly the most I'd spent on a game at the time. So, even more so. Obviously, yeah, like, so there was a comment I just got saying, so what was the comment I just got? It says, makes me happy knowing that Lotro has been taking steps to correct direction and becoming more modern and easy to get into for players that have never played it before. Us longtime players will always be here, but we need new players too. I think that's just really true. Like, the people that are going to be here are going to stay here because they're going to stay here. But I think, it was a slightly difficult game to get into just because there is that, like, somewhat massive paywall. So, yeah, I just think it's good that they're doing it. Yeah, like I said, anybody that's bought the Ultimate Edition still has benefits over people that have the Collector's Edition even. And yeah, it's just... I don't think it's that big a deal that people are getting it now. Like, okay, maybe if people got, like, Gundabad like this second, then I'll be like, oh, that's a bit weird. But I don't know. Can I say hopefully? Hopefully I can. Why? Did I say something weird? Are you going to make me feel very self-conscious about the way I say a word? CSI Gaxley, thank you for the follow. I probably got that completely wrong. My brain no work good. I mean, I don't think that is what you should do. I think that if you want to play it, you should buy it now. I don't think they're going to do this sort of thing again. It's unless they do it in 5 years, if the game's even still playing. Like, if the game is still up in 5 years, maybe they'll do something similar. If there's, like, another expansion out, and they'll keep that expansion purchase only and give Good to Bad, like, collector's edition out. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying for the standard editions, for example, with the VIP. Like, you know, we've got the 3 expansions. There's 4 expansions gap between free-to-play and, for example, myself. There's a 3 expansion gap because when you add on 3 expansions for VIP, I'm assuming when another expansion comes out, Good to Bad standard edition will be with the VIP, and then they'll have, like, the newest expansion be paid for. No, I kind of get it, but, like, it is a thing that people say, right? Like, I've heard that argument before. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think sometimes people, it's kind of ironic coming from me for a second, some people do just want to complain for the sake of complaining, while I'm complaining about people complaining about complaining. But, you know, whatever. People are never going to be happy. Oh, I definitely think it's on the up and up. I even made a comment in the Lotro video, hopefully coming out in 4 days on the actual 10th anniversary, or 15th anniversary of the game, sorry. I was like, oh, the FPS isn't terrible, but it's not the worst experience I've had playing Lotro in 10 years. Like, I think I quit at one point. I pretty much quit at one point at Lotro. Like, imagine me quitting this game. Crazy to think. I wouldn't be here right now having this conversation. How different things could be. That's really far down. Yikes. No. I think it was around 2018? I took like a 3-month break at the beginning of 2020. No. Sorry, about halfway through 2020. Yeah, I took a break around then. But that wasn't, like, burnout. I got burnt out at one point on Lotro, and I, like, stopped playing for a couple months. And really doing anything Lotro related. And then midway through 2020, I took, like, a little mental break from everything. Oh, there's a quest. And then I started streaming and everything became perfectly fine. Not quite, but it certainly helped. I'm sure there's a little bit of burnout in 2020 because, like, being in lockdown meant I was just playing so much more. And, like, otherwise doing pretty much nothing. I did get probably one of the nicest comments I've ever received, though. At that time. I think I even took a screenshot of it because it was just really nice comment. I don't know where it is. I have it somewhere. There it is. Yeah. It was a video, or it was a comment on episode 99 of the Legendary server, and it was someone saying, "Where are you at? No episodes in a month. I hope you're okay." And I don't know why, just the idea of someone random just wondering if I was okay. Don't know how to explain it without it sounding kind of weird. Wait, I killed Gripjaw. What the hell? And now I get Ghost message me if I've, like, you know, I'll be at work and he's like, are you dead? Are you alive? Tell me. If you don't reply in 2 minutes, I'll assume you're dead. Okay, we're done. It varies. Ghost was sat there waiting for the stream. Ghost was watching episode 1 of Lotro, waiting for the stream to start. That's how desperate he was. Gonna delete all of the videos. All of them. Wahaha. That would be a terrible idea.
What brings you to these lands? Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim have need of your services. Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I never finished my original idea for it, but getting virtue points as you level. Wait, in what regard? I was thinking about doing, so there's two things I wanted to do with the old, like, all the videos I got. One, I wanted to, like, cut them into 100 videos at a time and just have, like, a longer series, like one long video that explains, like, what I did, or, like, the most interesting parts of each individual video, sort of in the style I do now. That was one thing. And then the other was just, like, a remastered sort of, I don't know. Oh, like a level sort of progression thing? I know we had the discussion about there was... What's the thing from, like, is it EverQuest 2 or something like that? Like the Golden Path thing? Someone asked about that on stream the other day. And I was like, oh, it'd be interesting to... Like, I think there was an older one that I used to use, like, reference, but, with, like, new areas out, sort of going through that and explaining sort of the I don't know, quickest way. Maybe we could work out. So you wouldn't be able to do all of the virtue points or like virtues leveled up, but if you stuck to your 5 main ones, we could like sort of work out, be like, by level 10, complete these deeds, and then that will get your 5 maxed or something like that maybe. And it'd be like, do by level 20 they should be this level and do them to this level, right? Like kind of what we're similar to what you're thinking. Be like, okay, so level 20, they should be this level. You need this much virtue experience to get to those levels. And then this is like the easiest ones to do. Because you can even like hold off on some of the easier ones for later when you're capped. Nah, Ghost, we ain't playing that game. Yeah. I do want to do more like new player guide type stuff. I think now is a perfect time to do that. That's why I want to do it. We've talked about it before, sort of. I think now is my push to do it. But oh yeah. I mean, I want to do like a lot of stuff if I can. Even if it's not like, I'm sure other people have plans to do it as well, but hey, more information is always better. Like more viewpoints and stuff. But have it sort of like periodically come out. Like tune in next week for this. But doing all the like a walkthrough of every quest, a video for every quest, but on that separate channel. And then the idea is you can just look up a quest name. Because if you look up certain quest names, my videos will come up anyway, just because of tags and stuff. So if I were to have a specific video dedicated to one quest, YouTube short for every quest, every quest in under a minute. Yeah, I was planning on doing it on a different channel, but under the same account. So I think I can still have like, I'll be logged in under the same account. It would just be a separate channel name. But there is a lot of work where I have to do every quest. First off, I also have to know every quest. So I would want to have to do every quest twice, basically. So the idea is I do one quest to remind myself and then do it again to have like an optimal run through, I guess. Because otherwise I'd be wandering about and I'd rather not. Quest. Currently the character name is All Quest. So because he wants to do every quest. I almost would want it to be like separate from me though. Like separate in name. I'm not fully sold on the name anyway, but I could do that. What's the chance of it actually happening? I want to sort of do the intros tomorrow. The thing is, I could spend... Let's say I spend like a couple of hours. If I spend like, I don't know, 2-3 hours or whatever, you know, a week, that's quite a lot of videos. I could still do like one video a day with that. And I just sort of have to play normally. Fellowship quests, I mean, some of them are just doable solo. stuff that requires like raid quests, for example, I'd maybe, I don't know, I'd either have to get an alt or something, or maybe I'd have to like steal Ghost just to have a character. But then I know I'm giving myself so much work, but then we talked about, because apparently this is what people want to hear or see or hear, I guess it's here, but people want me to read every quest for some odd reason. So yeah, that's fun. But I know for a fact I'd get comments being like, that's not how you pronounce Galadriel. Karis Galadon. I feel like I purposely do it wrong. But, right, that's double dipping because, big brain idea, I do the questing and then I just dub over it and pause the footage while the quest is being read. And then I only have to play the game once and I get 2 videos. Niche is the word. Nietzsche. No. Oh yeah, sure, very Nietzsche. Your philosophies. I did say I want to buy separate hard drives and then keep the quests on there. And the idea was, if the quest ever updated, or the quest rewards ever updated, like in the legendary update, I just have to take a screenshot, right? And then I just have to overlay it on top of the footage. And then I've got a whole new video. It's just one of those things of like, I don't know, it's very generic, but there's the whole like, be the change you want to see style thing, right? And sometimes I wish I had a video that I could just watch to do a quest, because I got confused sometimes. So why not make it myself with the platform I have? I mean, yeah, there's that. I always had like stupid ideas with the questing. It would be the most expensive thing. I've been saying this for years, but it's been the most expensive thing to do ever. But imagine, right? Imagine like if I were to get every single situation where Gandalf speaks in the game, for example, and then hire like someone on Fiverr to say all of it in a Gandalf voice, right? And then get someone to do like a Galadriel and then like an Aragorn. When do I have time to attempt tier 2 Saruman? So I'm off tomorrow. Nope, it's still tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. And then I am working from Saturday. I'm working Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I've got Saturday, Sunday, and then through to like 2 weeks off. So might be best. Well, that's like time I've got off. Maybe Saturday night. I'm not working a full night, so not sure if that would work. I mean, the thing is, as well, with this whole like idea for questing and stuff, it doesn't have to be perfect the first time. Yeah, if like the queue probably will be not so bad, so I do want to sort out a couple of accounts with Valars and stuff. So we, for the most part, in the last 10 years, I have played solo. Mostly because the server I was on was American, and then I kind of didn't. I was always on at like not their peak times, being in the UK. So for the most part, I play solo. Though recently, I personally have been trying to do more. Recently, tried a tier 2 Tower of Orthanc on this character. We still want to get that through to complete it. I did whatever the threshold. I did Threshold. I did that. I've been trying to get Ghost to do Remachant for ages, even though it's not endgame content anymore. So the answer is not really, but I do want to do more. But I get very anxious about people's perceptions about me. Oh yeah, we did Rift. I think Rift is probably, like, it might sound dumb considering like it's probably not that big a deal. I think Rift was one of my biggest accomplishments because we did it with 3 people, and I'm like, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of us doing Rift with 3 people. Considering we started with like we started with like 8 people or something, I swear. And we failed. And then we ended up with 3 and succeeded. A champion, a warden, and a Bjorning took down a Balrog. I think it was above 6. Like, I'm pretty sure it was above, at least above 6. Because I was like, oh, we're under half of what we started with. Yeah, the thing is, it's... Yeah, we learnt the boss more and stuff. I think it was just also... There was more, like... Not only did we change tactics, I think it was more, like... There's less to sort of juggle around with less people, if that makes sense. Like, there's less cogs in the machine, I guess, is maybe a way of saying it. Yeah, it was quite tiring. I think it took us like 6 hours. Kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, if you put me in Rift now, I would completely forget what I was doing. All I remember is having to go spin a wheel at one point. Yeah, that was the thing as well with like even Foundry. I died in Foundry because it's just a really annoying end boss, and in my opinion, and having to travel all the way back, like run all the way back, is just a real hassle. Yeah. Playing Wheel of Fortune. I wish. I wish. Oh yeah, that was that weird thing, and I remember it like bugged out on us, so like I can't remember, I think it's you died when you shouldn't have or something. There was some weird bug with the way it worked. It was pretty annoying. I was like, how on earth did you die? Yes, very, very strong bear. Though it's not the most impressive. I know at level 51, a Guardian soloed Rift. So, could have done better, you know. I wonder how much better that would be now, because at level 51, you'd have the new legendaries, and I think that was with the old system. I don't think it was with the new allies. Because I'm pretty sure I said, I was like, because I was talked about it on the stream, and I was like, why did they go 51? Like, what's the difference? Where I think I very quickly understood with the legendary system that it was 51, 56, you know, etc. Like, I would have clicked in my mind. I guess I could look it up and see how long ago it was. Rift Solo Guardian. I'm gonna guess that's... It was 8 months ago, so maybe it was on Treebeard. No, wait, what? Oh no, it was level 50. Solo Guardian level 50 3 years ago. That was on Anor. Solo Guardian level 50. Zogtark. Oh. Yes, it was me. It was I. Zogtark. No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because we would have still have third ages, not first ages, right? I think. Were you even able to get level 50 first ages? I know I had a level 60 first stage. Still haven't properly experimented with Guardian. Part of me was like, hey, I should Valar a Guardian on one of the accounts. Like, I'm going to... My plan is... My ultimate plan is I want to Valar... I want to Valar, like, multiple, like, accounts. One of each account. But, yeah. So the carry-alls are actually carry-all selections. So you can actually choose what you want. So it could be a crafting one. It could be a essence and tracery one. A decoration one. A dye one. Any of those. Instruments, I think, is another large one that you can get. But, yeah, you get... Size-wise, yeah, 2 medium. Is it 2 medium? 2 small, sorry. 2 small, 1 medium, 1 large. But the small ones are crafting carry-alls, from my understanding. But the medium and large, you can choose. The only thing you can't have is you can't have a medium tracery. I mean, if you're one of those, you know, characters that RPs and plays music and stuff, I can see it being very useful. I'm trying to find a use for my die carry-all. Also, what on earth is this? Your friend Dampe has come online. Excuse me. You get the large one from opening the War of Three Peaks box. It's the only thing you get in it, which just feels really redundant. I did find it funny, and I sort of understand it. Going back to sort of what we were chatting about earlier, there were people who were like, the servers were down for like a whole day, right? Which, yeah, fair enough. That's not a great start. But I think the amount of free stuff they're giving out outweighs that downtime, in my opinion. Okay? So when people, every time the servers go down for like slightly longer than expected, people are like, I want more VIP. Give me 2 days VIP to make up for it. But I was like, people were asking about it for this one. It's like, oh, it's, you know, I want a day more VIP. And I'm like, you're getting so much free stuff. Is it not enough for you?
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Will it ever be enough? I kind of want to fight. I want to fight Dampe, and I want to see who wins. I mean, yeah, for this time, I can kind of understand it. My main thing is when people ask it when it's like an hour over and people want like so much more compensation. I do slightly get it, but at the same time, I'm a bit like, I don't know how to, like, it's kind of an awkward situation. It was the Runekeepers that really ruined it, right? Palpatine, you know, the problematic Palpatine. I'm very glad, though, that I decided to give up last night. So I got home at 11 o'clock last night, which is incredibly early for me on a Wednesday. Or about 11:30. Anyway, I was like, right. Server's been down for a couple hours, longer than expected. They had issues, right? I'm going to wait it out. it got to 2 o'clock in the morning and I went, you know what? I can probably go to sleep. I was like, if it goes up in like, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'll probably be up, but like tough if not, a couple of hours isn't a huge deal. I'm very glad I didn't, because it was like 4 o'clock, right? Or something like that. The servers came up. Where was it in Discord? I just remember saying, at everybody, I don't care. 351 the servers were up. Now we have brawlers. Though, apparently, from what I hear, brawlers have had a buff. So... Well, I know brawlers have had a buff, but like I don't know how actually good it is. Maybe I'll play my brawler at some point. Right, though, we're going to go do this quest, and then I am going to probably head off, because my throat is slightly giving up on me, and it is now Friday. But yeah, I don't want my voice to go. I don't know if you can sort of hear it in my voice, but I can definitely feel it. I will be on tomorrow night, though. Or tonight. Friday night. 'Tis the plan. Yeah, Saturday. I finish at 7 on Saturday, so I'll probably be back about 8-ish. And then that gives me like a couple hours to stream. But then I can probably go like later in, like later on in the night, because I'm working Sunday night. So yeah, that would be interesting.
Our mission is dire.
The more the merrier and all that. I will probably, though, tomorrow try and like build up a couple of Valars and stuff. Get those all going. Okay, so I am going to head over to the Limlet Gorge area, and then we're going to finish off for the evening, because I should have the Stable Master over there. Yeah, with like... I also have my 130 Runekeeper, so that gives us a little bit of an advantage over a 120. Like, the healing and stuff. Because if he just chucks down a runestone, then he's probably pretty fine. Wait, you have quests?
Our success depends upon our strength.
Oh, okay, he's sending me to the Limlet Gorge. That makes sense. Yeah, like I said, I think it'll be really... I want to make enough accounts that I have one account per character, as I said. And then they'll always have an extra on top of... Yeah, my 130 Runekeeper is just a Valar as well.
Your aid is
But I'll have like, my Warden account with a 120 Warden, and my Guardian account with a 120 Guardian, and etc, etc. I mean, tanking can't be worse than me tanking, because I was terrible at tanking when I was doing it before. Oh, you sent me a load of things for here. I will do those. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Do I get... Was there a daily task limit increase, did you say? Or am I going crazy? Was that a thing? For VIPs, or is that not a thing? Am I miss... I know it's +5 quest slots. Okay, it doesn't say +5 tasks or anything. It says +5 quest slots, but there is no increase in... Yeah, it says now permanently added to our VIP subscriptions, +5 quest log limit. Arkenstone has over 1,245. I don't know what will be on in here now, because it'll be a little bit later. 750 But we were like 1,500, 2,000 earlier, so certainly up there. Anyway, I will probably just give in those task items now, and then tomorrow they'll reset, and I'll just add more. I even have these rep accelerators, so I can start using those for that. That's my plan. Right, though, I think that's going to be it for this evening. Thank you all for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back today, tomorrow, whatever, Friday with more Lotro, surprise. And then Saturday, yeah, we'll try All Thank Tier 2 if we can on Saturday. Gives me time to sort out some accounts and stuff as well. Right, yeah. I'm gonna go now. See you guys later. Bye-bye.